Good morning, everyone. We're at University Circle at the Cleveland Botanical Garden. Great Friday morning activity, and happy Friday to you, by the way. They have an event every year for several years called Glow. It's their holiday event, and they just, as you can see with all the poinsettias, they deck the place out very Christmas-esque. They also have a really cool aspect of it where all the garden clubs from Cleveland and the surrounding area, they come in and they decorate Christmas trees that you can see behind me. We're going to talk about that a little later on. But speaking of Christmas trees, look at this monster. Brian, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Kenny. How are you?
Pretty good. Well, that's not your average Christmas tree, brother.
No, it's not, Kenny. This is not going to really fit in too many households, but we can fit it in here because our ceiling, we're looking at about a 22-foot tree, and it's about 14 feet across. It's decorated with garden ornaments. That's kind of our theme this year for the tree. So we've got garden hoses and rubber boots, and you can see the watering cans with the strings from weed whackers coming out.
And to give it perspective, how tall are you?
Just under about 5'10".
Okay, so now look, so look how tall the tree is compared to us. That gives you perspective. That's a huge tree. How do you guys get this thing in here?
It was a challenge because it's about 14 feet wide. We had to really rope it down a little bit, and it took about 15 people. It was a full-on staff adventure. We got it through the door. Once you get it through the door, it's not a problem. It's just getting it through.
Then it's easy after that,
After that, then it just goes up, and we've got a pretty large stand on the base of it. The base of it is about 12 inches in diameter.
Amazing. All right, well, let's talk about these two plants we have here.
Yeah, happy to do that, Kenny. So what we got is, this is an amaryllis. This is a very common Christmas plant that people have been planting up. It's a bulb you get as a just from any garden center. Or
so like down here, just a bulb.
Down here, it's a bulb. Right now it's planted, it's well rooted in. And what happens is the plant will flower, it'll come up and put these flower spikes up and form this flower, and then the spent heads will be right here. And what you'll do is as they start to senesce or start to die, you'll cut these stalks off. But you'll want to let these leaves keep growing. You treat it like a regular house plant. You'll water it on a weekly basis as the soil's about dried down to about an inch. And then the plant can be cleared of the soil at the end of the summer, and you take the bulb out, and you can dry the bulb off, ready to replant it again sometime after Thanksgiving, and you're good to go.
15 seconds. Let's talk about this.
The plant we're looking at here is winterberry. This is the deciduous holly, and what we're trying to get across here is that this is a plant that has a male and a female. You can plant these outside. They're commonly used during Christmas time for arrangements. They're also used to attract birds into your yard. But the important thing is when you're buying these plants is make sure you get the right male and the right female.
And the male has flowers on it?
They both have flowers, but the male has the male flower parts, which the bees will then go in to visit. And the other part is that you can have as many as 10 or 15 females in the yard, and one male will take care of them all. You just got to be able to see each other. The bees go from plant to plant.
One male gets 10.
Fox 8.